to the Bible in 1 Year with Ochudo Ayi, and I'm your host, Ochudo Ayi. I'm doing the Bible in 1 year using the Daily Bible Reading Guide, using my pastors Ina and Sarah Mako, and I'm documenting my insights, my journeys, and just basically telling the stories that I'm reading through in 1 year. So you're welcome to join me. Today we're going to be looking, today is day 42, the 11th of February. I am choosing to document this journey because I want to share what I'm learning with you, and I also believe that if I document it, I'd capture the insights that I had, the lessons that I was drawing while I was reading the Bible in 1 year. I started this Bible reading 6 weeks into the year, so I'm going to do a catch up afterwards, but I just plugged in immediately because I delayed to start. So today uh, we are reading the scriptures, Exodus verses 32 to 33, chapters 32 and 33, Matthew chapters 26 to 27, some parts of 27, Psalm 33, chapters 33, the entire Psalm 33, and of course Proverbs. I'm rounding up Proverbs. So let's see. Today is packed actually, and it's funny. So I'd just like to share the stories with you. So today's story, we read about Moses. Moses went, if you, the last few days, we have looked at Moses receiving the instructions from God on the mountain. So after they came to the desert, the wilderness, Moses had to go upstairs. He took Joshua along with him and stayed 40 days and 40 nights. And he kind of like stayed longer than what the Israelites thought was a reasonable time. In that time, Moses left the care of the Israelites, this ragtag Israelites, in the hands of Aaron, his elder brother, while he went up with Joshua, his assistant, to to get the instructions from God. If you've if you've watched any of the other episodes that I've shared, the ones for the week, you'll find out that there was a lot of instructions that God left. There was a lot of instructions that God left. So I won't go into that now. So Moses stayed there over a month, and the people kind of like began to agitate. He's been gone so long. What is he even doing there? Who knows if he has died? Can we just do something else? Since we came out to worship in the camp, we might as well build our own God, isn't it? After all, everybody else has idols. I don't even understand this God that we can't see. You know? Yeah, we know. We left him. We met him the last time. He was so scary. We were like, oh, Moses, you just be the one to talk to him. We don't want to talk to him. You do the work. You know? So but he's not around anymore. We haven't heard anything from this guy. We don't know where he is. Can we just do something? And so I think they must have heckled Aaron. For a while I used to say, what was Aaron even doing? Why did he not stand up to them? But Moses used to get really angry. But Aaron was like one of their guys. So he just thought, okay, alright, enough. Bring bring your trinkets, bring your earrings, bring your jewelry, and bring some of the fancy things that you were given in Israel when we're going, in Egypt when we're leaving, and let's see what we can do with it. So he threw it into the furnace, and out came a calf, a big golden calf. They were dancing, reveling, like just crazy, wild orgies, really. They went overboard. So God was still like has tidied up with Moses. Is like telling Moses, okay, so finally take this tablet, and he's like, what's happening down there? Moses, you need to get down there this minute and deal with it, because you know what these people have done? They have built a golden calf. Look, they are about to upset me. So you just go down there and deal with them. So Moses flew down there. The moment he got there, I don't even know what he was expecting, but he kind of like reacted really badly. The tablets that God himself wrote with his finger, like they said, the finger of God wrote that the tablets back and front. He was holding, I don't know whether they were very big, they might have been this big, or they might have been tiny, I don't know. But then he gets angry and he crashes the thing and throws the thing on the ground, and the tablets break. And then he gets angry, he goes there. Who is responsible for this? Aaron, what were you thinking? Aaron was like, you know how these people are. I just look. Maybe they were really harassing him, I don't know, but Even me, I was wondering now. You said you just went and stayed there. You didn't even think to fight. I don't know, but you stayed long, and so we had to do this. So I don't, So Moses is like, look, okay, all right. So this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna melt that thing out there, that golden calf out there. We're gonna melt it, and you guys are gonna drink it. Like, I am serious, and that's what he does. He melts it, he grinds it to powder, he sprinkles the powder on water, he forces everybody to drink. I thought that was the end of his anger. Moses really had a temper problem, but then who wouldn't really? These people, like, they can really drive you up the wall, you know. If you take, Moses was raised as royalty and then married into this really wise family. Like, these people just issues. And so they run wild under Aaron and Moses as the Levite. So Moses comes down and is like, you guys have run wild, right? Aaron just couldn't rein you guys in. So this was gonna happen. Who is on my side? Who is on the Lord's side? The Levites come up. The Levites are actually Moses's direct bloodlines, like his cousins, his basically his clan, his own tribe. So they all like side with him, and of course Aaron and other. But like, okay, so you guys are going to take knives and you're going to go through and you're going to kill anybody. I don't care whether they're your friends, your brothers, your cousins, your fathers. You're going to cleanse this land of the people responsible for this drama. Maybe the leaders or whatever. And so the people went in, they drew their knives and they slaughtered people. 3,000 people died that day. 3,000 people died. Oh, that's a lot to cleanse from the camp. So you see, when Moses was coming down, one of the things that God told him was, you know what, I'm going to clear these people. I don't think I can work with them. You mean all the things I did in Israel, in Egypt? You mean what I did when we met in the wilderness? They still, when I took them across the Red Sea, they still have the effrontery to do this. Like, they know this is an issue. I have a pet peeve with this God issue. Do not have any other God before me. I am not going to be able to tolerate this. Let me read where he said it. Let me read where he said it directly. I have seen these people. They are stiff-necked. Now leave me alone so that my anger may burn against them, and that I may destroy them, and I will make you, yes, you, a great nation. But Moses sought the favor of the Lord and said, oh God, don't let your anger burn against your people whom you have brought out of Egypt with a great and mighty hand. Why should the Egyptians say it is with evil intent that he brought them out to wipe them off the face of the earth? So people would have started saying things like, wow, maybe their God just wanted to kill them, so he just brought everybody out and then just slaughtered the whole bunch. So the Lord relented and did not bring on his people the disaster he had threatened. And then Moses went down. But fast forward to when Moses had thrown his tantrums and had them kill everybody, and then he goes back up to the mountain. And he says, I'm so sorry, God. I know we have really offended you. This is not working. Please forgive us. You have to forgive us. There's no other way, and you have to go with us. So God says, well, whoever sins against me, I'm going to remove from the book. I'm going to blot them out of my book. I presume he means my good books.